welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Well, it was the Mavericks winning their last game against the Kings. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. And Che in action here. One of the huge talents, and really one of the few, who remained in college for a number of years.
Yeah, he had the ability to make the jump after 1 year, but he stayed true to himself and waited till he felt he was ready.
Well, that was a huge risk, staying in college. Injury, team not performing well, you not performing well. But sometimes that drops your value. But it worked out for him. Best to him, brother. Che, way to go.
That wraps it up for here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's received the fourth most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Kevin?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene, were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. That even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for Detroit, we've got Derrick Rose. John Henson out there with Wood. Then there's Brown. And it's Luke in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And Doncic gets it to go.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Rose, and he makes that one. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Brown outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Finney Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. Goes up to the stripe. Kleba with the rebound.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Here's Rose. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Finney Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Yes, that goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And boy, what a year it was for Derrick Rose. And the sea of fans hoping that he would get back to what he once was, as he was electric.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Rose, so many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Rose still has a tremendous passion for the game, and it really shows on the court. His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
And Rose drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Doncic. With the second effort, he lays it in. Doncic has got 6 points. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Pelicans. Outside Rose. From the wing, Green for 2 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Out to the right wing. Here is Slim. He's covered by Rose. Doncic, another 3 for Dallas.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Down low. And there's Rose on the assist by Brown. And that's 12 points for Derrick Rose.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's Porzingis. That shot no good. And it's Detroit the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Now here's Henson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Charles. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start him.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Slim passes to Doncic to the inside. Rebound by the Pistons. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on that.
Very rich history for Detroit Pistons. They've been a part of the sports scene in Detroit since 1957, and they have 3 championships to their name.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Brown. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kevin. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Well, you look back at the title teams for the Pistons. There were a lot of them. Chris, which team was your favorite?
Oh, man. Well, growing up in Detroit, I'd have to go back to the Bad Boys in 89, 90, just watching them get through Boston and then, you know, dominate the Bulls at that time. They went back-to-back winning championships. That was incredible. And it was something special, though, about my boys in the 2004 team. Sheed, Ben Wallace, Rip, those guys. That was fun to watch as well.
Now here is Hardaway, following the miss by Griffin. Left side, Brown.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
No good from Charles.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Inside, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
You have to keep this man out of the paint. Griffin, professional poster maker.
Doncic passes to Charles. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And there's the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Brown. Here's Powell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And it's Rose with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Maker. He dishes it to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, well, Kev, you know I always appreciate when a big man can create for others. And Blake Griffin, he's one of the best in the game in that regard. Such a fantastic passer.
Chris, you almost forget just how big Griffin is because of how smoothly he can facilitate for others.
Yeah, Kevin, and I hate when people say he's a good passer for a big man. I mean, what type of caveat is that? He's just a good passer. He has great vision, superb timing, and that's why he's always been near the top in assists for bigs.
And, guys, one thing that has
going with a whole new group out there. Pistons leading by 10. We've got John Henson. McRae is out there with Brown. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to McRae. Here's Wood. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. And with Griffin, look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. It makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Charles, and Henson pulls it down. Pistons leading by 15. Here's McRae. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Kleba. Pass to Charles. Doncic with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kevin. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass. As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Brown, the pass to Mikhailuk. To the paint. Here's Henson. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. To the middle. The shot's good from Charles. Slim's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Henson. Here's Mikhailuk. Passes it to Henson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wood. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Seth Curry. David, what's the status?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Here is Slim after the basket by Detroit. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And now in the first half of December, 4 games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Here's McRae. He's got 8. Feeds it to Henson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Charles. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Brown. No good from Finney-Smith. Pistons leading by 13. Here's McRae. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Doncic. Here's Charles. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Here's Wood. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. The 10-footer. And Henson pulls it down.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And here are the Mavericks now after the basket by Detroit. Porzingis can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Mikhailuk. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and his lead the scores.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
Now here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. From deep. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Galloway, the pass to Henson. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Henson's got his second basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Brown after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Galloway. That three off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 19. To the inside, Charles, a beautiful reverse layup. Slim's got 10 points.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
There's Galloway, defended by Charles. Galloway, no good.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Here's Wood. He's got 6. Porzingis with the block.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
The pass to Wood. Back to Galloway. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Down low. Here's Charles. It's deflected. The feed to Brown. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. He has 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Doncic against Brown. They get the rebound. Here's Porzingis, and Henson sends it back. Here's Brown. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Passes it to Porzingis. Pass to Charles. Banked in off the glass. Slim's got 12 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now a timeout called by Detroit. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many...
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Griffin is out there with Wood. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Brown. And it's Galloway in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And Curry has it in the corner. Knocked away. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, stolen by Henson. There's Galloway to tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Galloway's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
I mean, got to respect the guts of Galloway. I mean, at 6'2", it's great to see him capitalize inside.
Kleba, the pass to Charles. Kleba kicks to Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by Henson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Galloway. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And the athleticism Galloway has is impressive. Good at getting out on the break and finishing.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Wood.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Galloway. Oh, good with the triple.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Back to Doncic. Rebound by the Pistons.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Griffin kicks to Wood. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Doncic comes with the double team. Wood with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
There's Galloway. Griffin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 4 assists in the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Curry finds Doncic. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wood's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Griffin passes to Henson. And that one, good. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Stolen by Henson. And they're on the break. Here's Griffin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Down low, here's Charles, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And slam dunk by Henson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
First personal foul, team's first.
So for the Pistons, Mikhailuk is checked in, and it's Brandon Knight in for Langston Galloway. And Dallas also making a switch. Porzingis is checked in. The free throw off from Henson. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Charles, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Feeds to Brown. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
On the wing, Doncic. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Knight. Passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Porzingis. To the paint. And there's the basket on the shot from Charles. Slim's got 10 points here in the second half.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Knight. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Got that one up quick. 29 points for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Now Knight. Brown outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Uncovered. And he nails that one right through the net.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
To the middle. Here's Charles. Some solid defense from Knight. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 4. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 32 points. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Mikhailuk passes to Brown. Pass to Henson. Pistons passing it around. The 3 from Thomas. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis is to the paint. Here's Charles. And the layup is good. Slim's got 8 points in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Thomas. He's guarded by Charles. It counts, and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Christian Wood. The Mavericks trailer. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Pistons. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Kleba. The pass to Charles. Goes back up. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they can extend that play.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside, Finney-Smith.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pistons trail by 4. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin. Dishes it to Henson. Passes it to Mikhailuk. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Galloway's checked in. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this. And showing why he's considered a leader. Griffin wants to be the guy taking these important shots.
And so they foul intentionally. The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Galloway. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
From outside the arc, you can tell Galloway really believes in his 3-ball.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Well, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
Here's Mikhailuk. No good on the quick 3. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Mavericks. Charles. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Back to Galloway. Pass to Mikhailuk. The dish now to Galloway. From deep. Can't connect.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough mind.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
First tip, the final buzzer, man. We just got to play our hardest effort, and this is what we get. Oh, look, great. You just go, man.
I know it'll be hot. Maybe not. Maybe like Somewhere on the street.
Here he comes. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up? Good to see you again, Che. Great game tonight. I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay. Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable out
That's
there.
right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course, of course. So let's keep the pressure low. Any mention with Beats is a plus. We'd be happy with a simple plug. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech, too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature. We call it Pure Adaptive Noise Canceling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got that.
Nice, and I'll have a cheat sheet up there before the interview.
All right, Levi.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. But the main plug is noise cancellation. That's what we really love you to hit out there.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome, great. Thanks, Josh.
So if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's do it. We know we'll be a rock solid partner, Che.
All right, brother.
Thanks tonight.
All right, sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good?
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars, Che. Welcome to the show, Che.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Diane.
Of course. Now, you've had to overcome a lot on your path up to the league. We all know about the doubt you faced coming in as a 4-year college player. So with that, my first question for you is, how does it feel to silence the haters?
It's all right. You know, I'm more focused on wins and losses right now, and at the moment we're winning, so I'm happy.
How do you maintain that drive, that focus?
I tunnel up. I meditate. You know, I got my beats. They have a fully guaranteed noise-canceling algorithm. If you hear anything but your music when you're wearing Beats, you get a full refund.
Wasn't the answer I was expecting.
Hey, expect the unexpected with Beats.
Okay, moving on then. So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard, anything's possible. So yeah, maybe that's a goal of mine. Just keep working hard.
Is MVP within reach?
I will say this. If you don't set a high standard for yourself, what's the point? And I'd rather fail at getting to the top than succeed at being mediocre, you know?
Absolutely. So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
I'm a music freak, Diane.
Got any favorite artists?
Yes, I do. Kevin Gates, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, they all sound good playing through my Beats headphones. I love these things.
They pay you to say that.
Honestly, yeah, they do. But it's not about that. You know, I've been a fan of Beats long before I was one of their athletes. It's a culture thing.
Well, okay then. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che. Che, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily.